U.S. and its Western allies are pledging heavy tanks to Ukraine ahead of a potential Russian offensive in the spring. National Security Council's John Kirby laid out the timeline on Friday.
The Leopard tanks will probably get there from the Germans and from our European allies and partners. Will get there in relatively short order, probably in time to help them in the spring and summer. The American tanks, the Abrams, will take a little bit more time. It'll take many months before they can get on the ground.
Joining us now is CNN military analyst Colonel Cedric Leighton. So, Colonel Leighton, German Leopard tanks could be there relatively soon. As you heard there, though, from John Kirby, the Abrams tanks, it could take a while. Are they going to get there too late?
Well, it really depends, Pamela. And, when you look at the difference, first of all, they've talked about 321 tanks, according to the Ukrainian ambassador to France, being sent to Ukraine. So that's a large number. That is basically what the Ukrainians asked for. They asked for around 300 to 400 tanks. So they're getting what they need. But let's take a look at the Leopard tank. So this is the German Leopard tank, very capable tank. It has a 120 millimeter cannon that's associated with it, just like the Abrams does. Good armor, can be used in a lot of different environments, very maneuverable, and it has a lot of firepower along with it. But it has less required training time than the Abrams tank does. And the Abrams tank that you see right there, that is one that is extremely powerful. It is basically the top of the line armor vehicle that the U.S. uses for these kinds of purposes. Highly maneuverable, but it does require a lot of maintenance and a huge logistics tail in this case.
And an advisor to President Zelensky says Ukraine is negotiating with Western allies to access long-range missiles and aircrafts. How would that help change the war? And do you see this dynamic continue to play out where they get something and then they say, okay, well, here's what's next on our wish list?
Yeah, so there are a lot of different things that they could potentially get. So take a look at the ATACMS system, for example. This is a system that has about 190 mile range, and it can really affect longer range areas. So it's considered a short range system, but it's long range enough that it would, for example, go after Crimean targets. So if the Ukrainians want to go after Crimea, this is one thing that they would do there. Now in the fighter jet world, this is an F-16, courtesy of the Danish Air Force in this particular case. But what it can do is it can move around very maneuverably. It is the top of the line aircraft, although it's almost 50 years old. First flight was about 49 years ago. These aircraft are really the mainstay, or have been until recently, the mainstay of the U.S. Air Force, and it's a real big part of the NATO inventory, and that's something, though, that they would require a lot of training on, anywhere, depending on the experience of the pilot, anywhere from 3 months, that's a real bare minimum, highly unlikely, all the way to a year or more. So this training pipeline for all of these systems is going to be a very long one, a very tough one.
Kim Jong-un's sister is weighing in on all of this, and she is denouncing the Western decision to send tanks to Ukraine. She says the people of North Korea will always stand with Russia, quote, always stand in the same trench as Russia. Where do you see the war going next?
So when it comes to the war, that's going to be a really interesting thing. So when you look at what you have here on the main map, you have the possibility of the Russians coming in not only from the east, but also potentially from the south, going into these directions. That's what they want to do. So if you go to a more detailed map of the Eastern Front, for example, the big fighting that you have around Soledar, around Bakhmut, all those areas here becomes a symbol for what the Russians want to do. Now, Bakhmut by itself is not very strategically significant. However, it is on a main highway that goes this way, and if they can use that highway, that could potentially be a gateway for the Russians to move forward into Ukrainian-controlled territory. But they're going to, in essence, try to work around a stalemate. The Ukrainians are trying to run the clock out, and they're trying to make it so that they can fight the Russians and at the very least keep them here. But their real goal is to eliminate the Russians from this part right here, this so-called land bridge. That is where the Ukrainians want to move in the opposite direction and bring the Russians in this way and force them out of the country.
All right, really interesting. Thank you so much, Colonel.